Welcome to the Career Parkway channel, where we talk about helping design your journey to success. Using hope as our engine, grit as the fuel, and being mindful of the footprints we leave behind as we drive down the road. It's a blend of resilience, determination, and lasting impact. Subscribe now to stay on course. Hello, welcome to Career Parkway, where we talk about hope, grit, and footprints. My name's Karen Parker. I'm a career coach, business owner, and author. If you have any questions regarding careers or job searching, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. Hit like and subscribe while you are there. If you feel that you could use a free initial consultation, come visit me at www.careerparkway.com. Today we're going to talk about networking and how hope and grit can help you. So what is networking? Networking is simply making a connection with somebody, providing them with information or help them with something, and then do a follow-up and kind of build friendship, really. Make it a business acquaintance level friendship, or just a mutual connection. That's all networking is. How do you network? Make those connections. Think of what it is that you can give to somebody and do the follow-up. Follow up with them. If they're in your area, ask them out for coffee, give them emails, send them texts. If you guys are if you're in the same Facebook group or LinkedIn group, you can post within that group and initiate conversation. But the biggest thing that a lot of people don't do is the follow-up. You do have to follow up and keep the constant contact, because the networking doesn't mean anything if you don't have that follow-up. A lot of people are afraid to network. When they think of networking, they think of the pushy person that's at a party that goes around and loudly introduces themselves, talks about cars or whatever it is that they're selling, and shoving business cards into everybody's palm. It doesn't work that way. You are basically introducing yourself, letting them know about you, learning about them, and making a connection. Another fear of networking is the fear that you don't belong. When you are starting a new career, one of the first things that a lot of career coaches do is tell you to go and join a professional association to network and to learn more things. But people are afraid that joining, even though they're just starting out in their career, that they don't belong. People have started out in those kinds of associations at the same level that you are, and they've done it for the same purpose. So they know and they understand. And because you are interested in the subject, it means that you belong. Hand in hand with that is the I have nothing to offer. When you are building your network, what you are doing is building that connection and providing some kind of offer something. You're doing something for somebody. You're not asking something of somebody. What it is that you can do for them varies according to the connection. So I know that makes it vague. You're joining an association and you have met a new contact, and in talking found that they really like Chinese food. So you can start a conversation about Chinese food and talk about a good area Chinese place that you really like and enjoy. Ask them if they've tried it. And you can even go so far as to invite them out to lunch sometime. Hey, let's go and try that Chinese food together. All you need to do is get to the point where you can have a casual conversation with the person for the first few meetings. You don't have to connect with them and make the ask right away. And you introduce where you are at in a general conversation, which works at a certain level, because if that person that you're networking does find out about a job or a particular career or an opening, going to naturally think of you because you have been associating with him or networking with him, and he's going to provide you with that type of information. And conversely, you can do the same thing, keeping in mind that you hopefully weren't looking for the same type of position. But when you find out about information, or, hey, have you read this article, or I just talked to this recruiter and they'll have information about a particular job, you can pass that along. Asking for a reference too is pretty easy ask as well, or provide a reference for that person, because that person also needs references. That's an easy give and take also right there. And that's really all the networking is. You don't even have to take it to the point where you're going out to coffee and you're buying them lunch. just make sure, just keep contact, drop in a little message here and there, make a little question, maybe share some information that you have learned, and keep in contact, and things will happen organically. But you're not initially basing it on what they can do for you. You're basing it on what you can do for them. When you have a high level of hope as you are doing your networking, then you have the passion or the interest to be able to talk with them easier, because hope instills confidence and gives you the ability to talk with them. And then grit is your perseverance. So when you have the grit and you're on doing the perseverance, that's your ability to do the follow up with that person, because you're networking with other business contacts in the industry that you like or that you are pursuing, that you would like to grow in, and they are doing the same thing. And then, of course, there's effects footprint, because you are making contacts, and no matter the contact that you have with people, you do have an influence in their life, and you can be making a positive impact for them. Like, say that they are having a really bad day, and you happen to connect with them on a particular time and ask if they want to go and meet for coffee and talk or just chat. You don't know that you have had more you are having a more significant impact on that person's life at that point than what you are thinking that you do, because they need they're at a point where they need a diversion, something to help them de-stress, something to or just someone to talk to, and you've reached out. So that's additionally how you can provide a service for someone, how you can provide a service for someone as well. Reaching out is friendship. Establishing a friendship is certainly providing an invaluable a valuable I can't say that. Was supposed to just strike that out. And then, of course, while you're at the association, you can find ways to help the association in and of itself, just like everybody else does, volunteering to do something for an event, or to put together or help get speakers for an event, anything along those lines. You're helping, you're providing a service, you're contributing, and that goes a long way towards creating a positive impression to others that you are trying to network with. And I'd mentioned this before, but when you're going to these association meetings, you may find yourself feeling like you don't belong there, that you're being a little bit intrusive. 80% of people have that same feeling that you're currently feeling. So know that when you are talking or introducing yourself or participating in these events, that other people are feeling the same way that you are. And actually, by reaching out, making conversation, and making that connection, you're helping them to feel more comfortable, just like they are helping you feel more comfortable. So that also becomes a mutual beneficial business relationship too, and a great start to the way to network. I hope this talk about networking helps you on your drive down Career Parkway on networking and building your career. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments below. Hit like and subscribe while you're there. In the meantime, obey the rules of the road.